Hello everyone, it's your host SethTheProgrammer, and today I actually wanted to talk about Super Gogeta. Now, for those of you who have been around on my channel for a while, you know that I've actually talked about Gogeta a few times. However, the only times I've talked about Gogeta are, say, like hypothetical Super Saiyan Blue Gogetas, or perhaps the multiplier to the Metamorph Fusion. But in this video, I actually wanted to touch up on is Fusion Reborn itself and how strong Gogeta actually is in his movie. Now, the reason I say as strong as he is in his movie is because, as we know, the movies are actually in a different continuity or timeline than the main story. So, for example, we know in the Daizenshu 6, Akira Toriyama super interview, Toriyama himself was asked, "What is your personal stance on Dragon Ball's theatrical film Sensei?" And then he replied with, "I take the movies as stories in a different dimension from the main story of the comic. I'm entirely just an audience member for them." And everyone agrees completely. The continuity of the movies is absolutely different. The power scaling is completely wonky. It's a completely different continuity. And of course, Fusion Reborn falls under these same rules. So I thought it'd be interesting to talk about how powerful is Fusion Reborn, and more importantly, the most powerful character in all the movies, Super Gogeta. Before we talk about Gogeta himself, we of course have to talk about the lesser characters he scales to. To start, we have Janemba in his first form, a being so corrupted by evil that his mere existence warps the entire concept of life and death throughout the entire Dragon Ball macrocosm, while simultaneously filling the entire afterlife with strange crystals subconsciously, like I said before, by merely existing. This same afterlife being confirmed to be as large as the universe numerous times over, as even heaven, which is only a portion of the afterlife, is stated to be just as big as the mortal universe in the Daizenshu, let alone the entire afterlife, which is shown to be much larger than heaven as a whole, as it engulfs it. Goku then transforms into a Super Saiyan 3, and instead of simply shaking a few buildings here or there like he did in the Buu Saga, or trembling the planet, Goku's transformation in Fusion Reborn is so powerful that it shakes all of the afterlife itself and begins warping it. This is merely by him powering up as well, not even attacking it. Goku then absolutely destroys the same being whose existence was manipulating the entire macrocosm as just a Super Saiyan 3. Janemba then becomes Super Janemba, a being who Toei themselves stated was the most powerful villain in all of Dragon Ball Z's movies. I'm also gonna bring this up since I know someone will. Basically, the creator of Broly was interviewed about Battle of Gods, and he stated his intention was to make each villain in the movie stronger than the last. So many people kind of have this misconception that Hirudegarn is the strongest movie villain, stronger than Janemba. However, this isn't true, as he then states there's also the argument that Broly, as you guys keep telling me, is the strongest villain. So he contradicts himself on that point, since Broly is not the last movie villain, and he's arguing that he might be the strongest. And as I stated previously, Toei themselves on the movie DVD website stated specifically that Janemba was the strongest due to the fact that Janemba and Hirudegarn took on similar era Gokus, and Janemba destroyed Goku, whereas Hirudegarn was beaten, and this is straight from the writer's mouth, so there's no headcanon or any bullshit. Like, they're specifically stating Janemba stronger than Hirudegarn. This Janemba then comes in and destroys Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who just shook a fucking universe, with Super Janemba not even going full power. Goku then resorts to fuse into the strongest Dragon Ball Z movie character, maybe not Super Gogeta. Gogeta's mere existence lights up the entire afterlife in its entirety, and his energy is seen all throughout the Dragon Ball universe. This isn't even by powering up either, simply just by appearing caused this. Janemba then goes full power, the same Janemba who, while suppressed, bodied a universe shaker, and gets utterly tanked and obliterated by Gogeta casually on the astral level by a Stardust Breaker that literally attacks his soul itself. To put in perspective Gogeta's power, is stated by Toei, the main writers of these movies, that Gogeta is 10 to dozens that of Goku in power. Tens of dozens being bare minimum 24 or bar maximum 96. Multiply that by 50 for the Super Saiyan multiplier, and you have 1200 to 4800 times stronger than base Goku. And if Super Saiyan 3 Goku is 400 times that of base, then that means at bare minimum, Super Gogeta is 3 through 12 times stronger than a universe-shaking Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Let me put this in perspective one more time. Being stronger than someone who can rip apart quadrants of galaxies.
Tank.
Being whose mere existence warped the concept of life and death of an entire universe.
Tank.
Being who can mollywop a universe-shaking Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Tank.
Period. I've also heard many people try to debunk arguments like this by downplaying the afterlife of the Fusion Reborn to a galaxy, just like a normal galaxy, and that the movie is outdated. However, this in itself is simply unbacked headcanon that is never once supported by any official guide, other media, or Toei, and directly contradicts Toriyama's map of Dragon Ball and the Daizenshu itself when referring to the afterlife or its bodies. Super Gogeta is 3 through 12 times a casual universe shaker factually. It makes you wonder how well would Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn fare against Vegito from the canon timeline, or how strong he would be as a Super Saiyan Blue. I'm actually curious what you guys' thought is on that. So let me know down in the comments below. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, join our Discord, come hang out. And other than that, till next time, thanks for watching.